Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson and I'm back again today with another two trades. I did the Euro Aussie and the Pound Aussie using the meter, and today was based on Aussie strength. It was well above the 80%, so I knew right away that these two pairs would drop. Now I was busy to say the least, and I came to the computer very late today. It was like around 9:30, and as the time you can see here, I took a quick look at the charts, a quick look at the meter. I saw that there was room to move down, of course, and I took both trades at about 9:45 this morning, definitely running very late, but just goes to show you can still make pips even after the market has made a fair move. But you got to have everything looking good before you pull the trigger. And after you look at a number of things and everything lines up, as I teach within the training videos, you can take the trade and do the same thing once you learn how the market moves and you learn how to trade the market. The market does the same thing every day. So on this Euro Aussie at about 9:45 this morning, I took the trade right at this point. Now, like I said, I knew, getting in should have been higher up, much higher up. But when you come to the computer late, I knew that I was going to only focus on the ADR here. And when it got around the ADR, I knew it was time to get out. So, took the trade at this cursor here, and I closed out the trade, it looks like, with, let's see, about 29 pips. And it looks like 29 pips on the Euro Aussie paid $2,067. And of course, as you can see, looks like I got out at a very good time. I definitely missed the entry. I teach within the videos how to trade around the goal line. And that, if it would have been done properly, would have paid, even if you got out here, would have been 77 pips. And that's the problem when you don't get in front of the charts at the proper time. I teach that within the videos. You got to know what to trade, what time to trade. That's critical for all three sessions. And if you're late getting to the computer, then instead of 70 pips, you got to be happy with 20 or 30, which, just to let you know, I am very happy with that, as I do 2 or more trades, and if I can get anywhere from 40 to 60 pips a day, I call that a good trading day. Today's trading, it looks like, was around 45 minutes. It's exactly the way I like to trade every day. Get in front of the charts, look for the best pairs to trade, and trading anywhere between an hour and 2 hours. It just depends. If the market's moving faster, it's less than an hour. If it's moving slower, then it could be 1 to 2 hours. So moving right along to the next pair here, it's the Pound Aussie. Let's just drag and drop it up here. Pound Aussie. Same thing here. Once everything was screaming to sell, obviously higher up would have been better, but I was not in front of the computer, and I knew that I had clearance down to this area over here, support area. So as I said, I took the trade at this cursor, and I just, for no particular reason, I was happy, and I closed it out with 31 pips. And those 31 pips on the Pound Aussie paid $2,214. So it looks like today, for a grand total of pips, it was 60 pips, and 60 pips paid $4,282. And anytime I can get, like I said, around 50 pips, I call that a great trading day. So, if your system is not producing results like my master trigger is, as a matter of fact, all my trigger systems work basically the same way, I suggest that you should get your hands on at least one of them. The one I recommend is my last four. My number one at the moment is the master trigger and the magic trigger. They're pretty close to each other. I just removed two indicators, but it's within the training videos. Now also the pip trigger and the golden trigger. They're all very, very similar. Once you learn how to trade one of them, you can trade all of them. As you can see going down here, there is just a lot of trigger systems I have. Like I have 27 trigger systems all together. Now the true value in each system are the training videos, because this is what you need, and you need a lot of education to succeed within the trading markets. So let's see now. Like I said, I suggest you get your hands on it, and to do so all you have to do is look right below this video and you'll see this right up. Right here, it's my master trigger system. I do charge $250 for it. Now my master trigger system has 3.5 gigabytes of training, and you'll get an exact copy of my system on your MT4 platform. Now it comes with 4 MT4 templates, 8 custom indicators, and my favorite meter. You must use a good meter to succeed. Makes trading extremely easy once you know how to use the meter while you're trading. All meters are not the same. I went through more than a dozen of them, and the one that you see me using, it is the best of the lot. So as I said, it helps make trading decisions much easier. Now, there's a lot of PDF books, a lot of Word documents, and this is a lot of education which will help you to succeed at trading the markets. Now there's a lot of ways to trade, so I teach a lot of ways to trade. This is where the value is. I've never bought a course for as low as this price and got 40 training videos. You can spend thousands of dollars before you'll get anywhere near this. So there's 40 training videos, and I threw in 9 bonus videos. And just to let you know, there is still no trigger to close the trade yet. I could have stayed in the trade, but I was happy with the pip total, so I just closed the trade. But I also teach, as you can see, how to trade right here, how to stay in the trade for more pips. And I definitely I will show you how you can stay in the trade to grab more pips. These 2 videos alone, as far as I'm concerned, is worth $250. Now, what makes the difference between the master trigger and all my other trigger systems is just within the education. I do give a lot of advanced trading tips within all of the videos, and I also teach this is what makes it so valuable, how to trade at the right hand edge. This is where all the traders are having a problem. As I said, I could have stayed in a trade, or at least manage a trade, close out half the lots, put your stop a little bit tighter to say plus 2 pips or whatever. I teach that, by the way. But I definitely would have ended up with 20 more. This could have easily gone to $8,000. Very easy. And then also, by the way, this one here, how to trade at the right hand edge, I could have labeled it as how to get perfect timing, because within here I actually show you how to get the perfect timing. You take the trade and you immediately start making pips, like it doesn't go against you. In other words, as you can easily see right here on this pullback, right around this goal line right here, If you take the trade, it didn't go against you. It just went bang, right in your favor. Like right here. There you go, 86 pips. And if I would have stayed in a trade, that's like 22 pips going and giving back to the market, but I would have ended up with another 40 more pips. And 40 pips on this pair, I'm not 100% sure, but generally it should be around $4,000. More than 3, that's for sure. Absolutely. And the other thing I wanted to point out was how to trade higher time frames. Teach you exactly how to do that. The AO is based on whatever time frame that you set it on. This one happens to be 30 minutes. But these four things right here, I go in more depth and teach you exactly how to do it. So there's the value right in there. Now all the other trigger systems, I teach the other things. I show a lot of great trade setups. I also teach how to backtest the master trigger, how to scalp the market, how to scan the market. My most favorite way to trade, I forgot to touch on that, is a great way to trade. This is not a great way to, let me see, getting in right here, have to check it out. Nope, when I pulled the trigger, this was not a great way to trade. But if you go back to the Euro Aussie, when I took the trade right here, that is a great way to trade. And it's about 90% successful. Now mind you, you cannot take the trade all the way down here. It's too late. You got to get in closer to the beginning of the move. And I teach you, I don't mind telling you that, because I've got 2 trading buddies. I told them probably 500 times. Can tell you hundreds and hundreds of times. That's why I do it in videos, so you can watch the videos 100 times. And keep watching it until you grasp the concept, the way I'm trying to teach you how to trade. Don't waste your time like I did 16, 15 years ago, jumping from system to system. Every week I was spending money. Don't do that, because there is no one system in the whole world that'll give you a pop-up signal or arrow telling you to buy or sell. That'll work 100% of the time. If you get trade management in order and money management in order, and if you're winning 9 out of 10 trades, you're going to be doing very well. Well enough to actually quit your job. Mind you, you got to have an account that has more than $500 in it, so everything is in proportion. If you want to make $100,000 a year, well, you have to open an account with more than $500. I recommend anywhere between $5,000 and $10,000, you can actually quit your job. Like if I started with $5,000, I would make enough money to actually quit my job. Mind you, I don't have a job. I got into trading 16 years ago, and I immediately went full-time. And it still took me 8 years to learn, because I had nobody like me teaching me the proper way to trade. At least with me, I will tell you what you got to do. Are you going to do it? Maybe yes, maybe no. The ones who don't want to watch the videos and do the homework, those are the ones who are going to fail, guaranteed. Now, I also teach how to trade all 3 sessions, including this London close right here. And I also teach how to trade pullbacks. There's not a very good example here, but if price was to come all the way, like from here, came back up to the goal line, that's a pullback. And if it happened to break the goal line and keep going up, that's called a reversal. I teach how to trade that. I also teach how to trade around the goal line. Now, price will not stay at the goal line forever. Every day, it'll either come back to the goal line and go up, come back to the goal line and go down. And that's why you need the meter, because the meter will tell you, point you in the direction of which way it's going to go, and how you should, and which pairs you should be trading. Also teach how to trade the news. I don't recommend that until you're very good at a great way to trade. And then of course I teach you how to trade with a day job. In other words, you don't have to quit your day job. You can trade a couple hours before you go to work, or trade a couple hours, you know, like after 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. Trade the Asian session. I teach exactly how to do it. Now, if you have any questions at all you got to do is pick up the phone and call me. Here's my number. If you live too far, just send me an email. It's Forex_. Don't forget the underscore. I made it easy for you on this Skype. I prefer Skype. Click on this link. We'll have a connection. And through Skype screen sharing, I'll give you a free session, which should last about 45 minutes, depending on how many questions you have for me. Now, over the course of many years, I've been building trader systems. This is the way I trade. I'm a day trader. People say you can't day trade, or they say you can't trade with indicators. Well, I'm here to tell you it is possible. Anybody that tells you you can't trade using indicators or day trade, it's because they just don't know how to do it. Once you learn how the indicators work, then you wait for the pullback, and there's a lot of variables, a lot of things that you have to have lining up before you pull the trigger, and I teach every one of those things. So I guess that just about wraps up this. Oh yeah, if you want to see all my 27 different trigger systems right here, just click on this link. It's my own personal cloud, and there's 27 screenshots. That just about wraps up this video, and if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trade, happy trading, and remember, keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.